Hi everyone, it's Tracy. Welcome to my channel. For today's video, we're going to be doing a sort of a shop my stash of my eyeshadow palettes. I want to take advantage to film today because it's so rare that we see the sun. And I want to apologize because I've had a cold for so long and it's just so annoying. I'm going to go through some of these really quickly because they've been out for so long. Unless I feel really strongly about them, I won't talk about them too long because I don't want the video to be too long. So let's get started. This palette is by Tarte. It's a collab with ASPYN OVARD. She has a YouTube channel. It's no longer available. Too bad because it smells really good and it's a great option for pale skin. The next palette is the Makeup Forever Starlit Glitter Palette. This palette is no longer available, but there's an updated version of it that's really beautiful. And the shimmer, the way it just moves around in the light, this is a really beautiful palette. This is the Too Faced Natural Matte Eyeshadow Palette. It continues to be one of my favorite palettes for base makeup. I wish Too Faced would bring back this packaging. It's so great for travel. They came out with a new version of this one. I can't stand the smell. I like this one much better. I wish I had all of these. Is anyone else out there hanging on to theirs? So these are both Tarte Rainforest of the Sea. The one on your left is the first one and the one on the right is the third one. They're a great way to just add a little shimmer on your lid. This is the NARS Skin Deep palette. This is a newer one. I highly recommend this palette. I'm so glad that I bought it. I did a whole video on this if you want to check it out. I love this palette so much. The mattes are so smooth and creamy and blendable. The shimmers are beautiful. The metallics are just, they're so easy to work with. They're gorgeous. You can take all my other eyeshadow palettes away, just don't take this one away. I love this palette. I highly recommend it. These are NUDESTIX eyeshadow pencils. This is the Nude Artist Box. You get 6 pencils and a sharpener. You have everything from to highlight your brow bone and inner corner to a beautiful rose gold to darker shades to line your eyes. You have to work quickly with these because once they set, they don't move. But they're really beautiful and you can sort of use them as a primer too, and you can put powder over them. They're kind of a different product. They're a little bit tricky. You have to try them and get used to them. But once you do, you would love them so much you can't live without them. This is Lilith. This is Angel, a rose gold. This is Putty. This is Army, Twilight, and Taupe. I also have another set called Love and Peace is in the Eye of the Beholder. In this little tin you get 3 pencils and a sharpener. They're more golden and shimmery, but they were a holiday release. They're no longer available. This is the Bobbi Brown Deluxe Eye and Cheek palette. This is a great palette, great quality. Another neutral palette. Can you tell I'm boring? I like neutral palettes, but this was from the NORDSTROM anniversary sale. I think they're no longer available. This is the MAC Smarty Pants palette. This is a really nice palette. It has great colors, great quality. I find MAC has really been stepping up their game lately. This little guy is the NATASHA DENONA Mini Nude palette. I'm really enjoying this palette. It's great for travel and it's great quality. This is the I Think I Love You palette by COLOURPOP. Nice little palette. This is the WINKY Luxe Kitten palette. We all got it in BoxyCharm. I still like this palette. This is Pat McGrath Labs Mothership Sublime Bronze Temptation eyeshadow palette. I think Pat McGrath has the best shimmer formula of all. I don't think we buy Pat McGrath for the mattes. I think we buy it for the shimmer. This is a great palette. The Modern Renaissance palette. The Charlotte Tilbury Stars in Your Eyes palette. Love it. The Tarte Tartlette Toasted palette. The Huda Beauty Mauve Obsessions palette. The Huda Beauty Smoky Obsessions palette. And by the BALM in the Balm of Your Hand Volume 2 palette. And let's let's not forget the Marc Jacobs Iconic palette. This is a beautiful palette. The quality is just great. You know, it's a complete look on its own. It's great for travel. Here are the shade names. Flesh covets fantasy, she said. Meet you for more on the dance floor. Yeah, you do that. It's makeup. Should I swatch it? I don't know. So as you can see, it starts off really light and it builds up to be very intense. So it's very versatile and you can really make it into the look that you want it to be. Okay. This little palette is the Smashbox VLADA. The metallics are really fun to work with. It's a nice little palette, good for travel. I don't know if this one counts as an eyeshadow palette, but I'm going to count it. This is the Charlotte Tilbury in Pillow Talk. I really love this palette from day one, the first time I used it, and I still love it. My only complaint was the glitter shade. There's a lot of fallout, so now I use NYX glitter glue, and now it's not a problem, and it's really, really pretty. I've shown this one a couple of times on my channel already. Really love this little guy. So I think I talked enough for today. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye for now. Going to get the mail. It's so windy I can hardly take it out here. I think I need to get back to California.